So, like Emily said, we pulled songs from kind of different eras and generations of our life, seasons and stuff. And this one, when we came to Nashville in '94, and at that time, you know, in our season of music, Emily and I have done half a dozen different seasons of different types of music over the years. We were a country duo when we moved to Nashville. And we were pursuing a record deal and doing all that stuff, writers' nights. This is beat the streets doing this for a couple of years.
We were super not saved.
Yeah, we were not believers. God brought us here. We thought we were coming to pursue country music, and God was bringing us here to save us. Hallelujah. But what brought us here, one of the main things was, back in the day, anybody remember the show Be a Star? Yeah. It was on TNN. And so that, you know, we were watching that, and they're like, send us the cassette tape of your audition, blah, 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 and be on the show. And we're like, okay. And so we did. And what you had to do is you had to send them 3 songs. And if you were picked to be on the show, those were the 3 songs that you were going to do on the show. First, you know, final or prelims, whatever they're called, and then the finals. 3 levels of the competition. And so we submitted that. We made a trip to Nashville to do a video audition and all kinds of stuff. And then it sort of went dark for a while. And then they finally called us back and said, Be a Star got canceled. Does anybody remember Charlie Daniels' Talent Roundup? So that was the show that replaced Be a Star. And they gave us a call and said, hey, you made it on the show. And we're like, okay, cool. So, but when you had to sign that or send that tape, we had 2 songs. We're like, yes, we're doing these 2. But we didn't have a 3rd song. Like what would be our final song? And so we wrote this song that we're going to do, and we were like, this thing is awesome. We didn't play it for anybody. We had nobody else tell us it was awesome, but we thought it was. And then we sent the cassette, and it was like, you know, the deal was sealed at that point. And so we ended up winning the show and winning $25,000. God provided a down payment for our house and really planted our roots here in Nashville. But so we were glad that everybody else liked the song too. But when we did the show, Emily was singing this song, and what did you do?
Well, this is why I have charts. So not great with lyrics, and it's when, you know, these are songs we've written. But when we got up there, and this is all live. These shows are live, real live, the whole series. So we get up there in the finale for the last time to hopefully take home the money. And I come in on the first line, and I sang the second line of lyrics. So you can see on the videotapes and stuff that my eyes were like, whoa!
She kind of went, da-da-da-da.
But I was so quick, like I then just sang the first line, and then I had to jump to the 3rd line. Somehow no one noticed, and we just made it through, and ended up winning $25,000.
I was so proud and grateful that she didn't make me be a jerk because we would have lost because she forgot a lyric. That was really kind of her to not put me in that position. So anyway, this song's called 2-Story House.
They fell in love when they were just 17. They made a very young boy, they had dreams. They didn't have much when they were young, they wanted a better life. A great big house for a family, worked a lot of overtime. Worked so hard, they grew apart, now it happened to disagree. Oh, see their situation a little differently. They're living in a 2-story house. He blames her, she blames him. There's no common ground when you're living in a 2-story house. She came home from work one day. She said, we need to talk. Look where we've been, get up so far from where we thought. He said, I don't see nothing wrong, it's all in your head. She goes upstairs and she always does, on the couch alone again. They work so hard, they grew apart, now they definitely disagree. They both see their situation a little differently. They're living in a two-story house. He blames her, she blames him. There's no common ground when you're living in a two-story house. All that stands between them is that old stairwell. Will they ever take the steps? It's so hard to tell. Living in a two-story house. He blames her, she blames him. There's no common ground when you're living with two stories in a two-story house. He blames her, she blames him. There's no common ground when you're living in a two-story